guys, welcome back to my channel Creative Hands by Shay. So in today's tutorial I will be showing you how to make the sun granny square. So I actually made a bucket hat using these square as well, and in my previous video where I did the ruffle hat, I noticed that you guys loved that hat so much, so I wanted to do a sister one to that one that I did. So I'm just going to call it my sister hat. So I use this same square here to make that hat. So I'm just going to show it to you what it looked like. So this is what it looked like, guys. So it is looking super cute. And I didn't put a lot of ruffle on this one because I just wanted it to look a little bit different from the one that I previously made. So I'm just going to call it the sister one to this one. So I hope that you will love this one as well as you love the first one that I did. So you can see it's the same design here on the top, just that we did the hat with granny square star. I'm saying star, sun. So guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you will love what you see and you will stay here with me. So in this one, I will be doing part 1. So I will be showing you how to make the square, and then in part 2, I will make the hat. So let's jump in the video, guys. So these are the colors here that we will be using to make our square today. So we will start off with the golden wheat, and we will use the charcoal for the end part of the square. So I have my size 4 hook here, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a magic ring. So you can make your magic ring however you feel comfortably making it. So I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers like this. I'm going to insert my hook, pull up a loop. I'm going to chain 2, yarn over, and into that circle or ring you are going to make 12 double crochet. If you don't know how to make a double crochet, you will yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Again, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and you will continue doing that right around, and I'll see you at the end. So guys, now I have come to the end of making my 12 double crochets. Now you're going to pull on the tail end here to close the middle part up. So now that you have done that, you are going to slip stitch on top of your first double crochet. Now that you have done so, you're going to chain 1. Into that same stitch, you're going to make 1 single crochet. And now we are going to make a front post double crochet into that first double crochet where we made that single crochet. So this would be the first one here. So this is our little chain 2 that we did in the previous round, and this would be this first double crochet. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook, and pull up, and make a front post double crochet. And now you're just gonna scoot this back a little bit, and then you are going to make a single crochet. You're going to make a front post double crochet in the second one here, and then a single crochet. And you're just going to continue doing that right around until you get back to the end, and I will meet you there. So yarn over and do a front post double crochet. So at the end of this round, you should have a total of 24 stitches. So now I have come to the end here, and you should have 12 front post double crochet and 12 single crochets also. So that should give you a total of 24 stitches. Now you're going to slip stitch on top of your first single crochet there, and you are going to chain 1, go back into that same stitch, and you're going to make 1 single crochet, and into each and every stitches around you will make 1 single crochet. So I'm just going to continue doing that, and I will see you at the end of this round. So now I have come to the end of making my single crochets right around, and you should have a total of 24 stitches. Now slip stitching on top of our first single crochet there, you are going to chain 1 and 2. You're going to yarn over, and you are going to go back into that same stitch, and you're going to make a cluster of double crochet. So that's 1 there and 2. So this chain 2 here is going to count as my first double crochet. So that completes that first cluster. Now we're going to chain 1, 2, and 3. You're going to yarn over, skip this one, go into the next, and make another cluster of double crochet, which you will do 3 double crochets. So that's 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, go back into that same stitch. Now you have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, skip 1, going to the next, yarn over, you will not finish, yarn over again, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, now you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over again, go back into that same stitch, pull up and pull through 2 loops. Now you have 4 loops on the hook. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. 1, 2, and 3, skip 1, go into the next stitch, make your cluster again, yarn over, four loops on a hook, and pull through. So I'm just going to continue doing that right around, and I will see you at the end. So now I have come to the end here, and I have my total of 12 clusters of double crochets around there. Now you're going to slip stitch on top of your first stitch there. Now that you have done so, you're going to chain up 2, 1 and 2. You are going to yarn over, and you're going to make a front post double crochet, and that will be on our chain 2 that we did. Remember I told you that that will be our first double crochet. That's where we're going to make our first front post for this row. So now you have 2 loops on the hook. You would not finish that. You will now get your B color, and you will join this color. So I'm just going to give it a little tie. So now that you have done so, we are going to carry our yarn with also this tail end as well, so we can weave it in as we go along. If you don't want to do that, you can weave it in afterwards, but this creates less work for me, so I will just weave it in as we go along. So now we will get our B color, and we will make 3 double crochet into our chain 3 space. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So our third one here, you will not finish. You will leave 2 loops on the hook. You will grab your A color, so drop your B color, grab your A color, yarn over, pull through to finish that stitch. Now you're going to yarn over, and you are going to make a front post double crochet here. Remember, you will not finish that stitch. You will now drop that color, and you will now grab your B color to finish that stitch. Now you are going to continue to make double crochet, 3 double crochet into that chain 3 space. So you're just going to continue doing that right around until you get to the end, and I will meet you there. So that's 1 and 2. Now you're going to drop that color, and you are going to pick your A color back up to finish that stitch. So there it is, so you can see. Remember, front post. And you will not finish, you will now grab your B color to finish that stitch. So continue doing that right around, and I will meet you at the end. So now I have come to the end of this round here, and I'm just gonna finish off. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to slip stitch on top of our first stitch here. And now we are going to cut our A color off because we don't need it anymore. So lay that aside, and now what we are going to do is we are going to chain 1 and 2, and into that same stitch we are going to start our corner. So you can see it looking all pretty, and it kind of reminds me of like a sheriff badge. So just go back into that same stitch, make a double crochet, 1 more, so you will make 2 double crochet. You're going to chain 3, yarn over, go back into that same stitch, and you're going to make 2 more double crochets. So 1, 2, and that completes our first corner. Now you're going to yarn over into the next stitch, you're going to make 1 double crochet. Into the next you will make 1/2 double crochet, and then into the next 7 stitches you will make a single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to yarn over, and now you're going to make 1/2 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet. So now we're making the next corner, going to this point here and make your corner. So that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet into the same stitch, so that's 2 total, chain up 3, go back into that same stitch and make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. So that completes our second corner. You're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch and make 1 double crochet, yarn over, go into the next stitch and make 1/2 double crochet, and then into the next 7 stitches you will make a single crochet. So you will continue doing this right around, repeating this same exact thing, and I will see you at the end. So there it is. So guys, now I have come to the end here, and I have 2 stitches remaining, which will be my 1/2 double crochet and double crochet. And now you are going to slip stitch on top of our first double crochet here. And that completes our square. So if you want the square to be bigger, all you have to do is just add more rows on top of this. When you get to your corner, you chain 3, you can continue doing the same thing. But this is where I'm going to stop. And yeah, so basically this is what the square is. So I'm just going to fasten off, and we're going to weave our tail end in. So what I'm going to do is, instead of slip stitching there, just to give you a more cleaner look, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up on this, get my darning needle, and what I'm going to do is insert into both loops into our first stitch there, pull through, and on this side we are going to go into this back loop here and down under this loop that you're seeing behind. And there it is. So now you have a cleaner look to your square, and then you can just go along and weave your tail end in. You can basically put it wherever you want to weave it in. Just make sure that it is well weaved in so that it won't come loose, and everything should be good. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing that, and I'll meet you back. So guys, we have now come to the end of making our sun granny square, and it is looking super cute. So I hope that you loved the tutorial and you were able to follow through and make one of your own. I went ahead and waved in all my tail end, so you can see that's the back part there. So thank you so much again for watching. Please comment, like, share, and tell me what you think. So I will see you in our next video. Until next time, bye.